Good afternoon, good evening, hello, what's crack-a-lack in my YouTube peeps? Dale here from Couch Warrior. Yeah, a little bit of a change of plans from yesterday. I was a bit busy celebrating and it kind of got a little bit carried away. Didn't get home until quite very late, so I wasn't going to do that video last night. So now I get to do a nice wee quick one for you today because let's face facts, UFC Winnipeg, more like UFC Winnipeg. Oh, hey. Um, but yeah, I thought I'd start off in this view today, because as I said, I'm going to make this one nice, short and sweet, to the point, because I don't think a lot of people are going to be overly interested in watching this one. I believe that this actually starts. This one actually starts quite late. I believe that for us it starts at about midday, 12 p.m. So it means that I believe we'll finish up around 7 o'clock at night. Which is weird. I mean, I'm always, yeah, it's quite weird. I've never actually been. I've only done a uh like a Saturday night fight thing. I mean, there was the live one here in Christchurch, which was South Fighters League last year. That was awesome. By the way, that was when I met, when me and the boys, we met Israel Adesanya. That was so cool. And yeah, and then I think UFC Singapore, I believe, was also, it started at about 9 p.m. Saturday night. So I believe they're the only two that I've ever experienced on a Saturday night. And both those experiences were really cool. Without further ado, let's get into this. Let's get into the full fight card. Yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of Americans versus a bunch of Canadians, random fights. Yeah, coupled with Gilbert versus Mike Malott. Yeah. Right. So we've got Davey Siraj versus John Yanis. I believe that Jamie Siraj is making his debut. And he had a whole heap of shit on his face, and apparently, yeah, he apparently nearly died or some stuff. I'm gonna go John Yanis, tattoo factor, on this one. Up the card, John Castaneda versus Mark Vologden, I guess that's how you say it. So based on the fact that this is a catchweight bout, it's either a short notice fight or someone's missed weight by quite a bit and they've upped it to in between a round. But well, it's probably not going to tell us, but you never know. Um, the experience, I reckon it's going to be 140 pounds because I reckon that John Castaneda tried going to bantamweight and failed miserably, and old mate is caught up with him. So I reckon this is going to be crafty Vetsville. Um, yeah, I mean the fact that old mate John Castaneda has more wins than this guy has fights. I always like the chances of these these unks and shit getting this kind of stuff done. So I'm gonna go John Castaneda. It's a catchweight bout. It's in between bantam and featherweight, so I would imagine that this is going to go to the decision. And I'm going to go. Hell, you know what? I'm actually going to go with the more disciplined one, and I'm not going to go for the tattoo factor this time. I'm going to go for Mark Vologden. I think he's going to be the guy that will take off. Yeah, it's either going to be Tico, like some wrestle fucking, or it's going to be just a 29-28 decision. It could be close, could be a banger, but this far down on the prelims, I somehow doubt it. Anyway, up the card we have JJ Aldridge versus Jamie Lynn Horth. Holy shit, Jamie Lynn Horth's like a fucking cyclops. Oh, fuck. Hot damn. So So Jamie Lynn Horth is looking to break into the women's flyweight top 15. Don't think it's going to happen on this occasion. I think JJ Aldridge is going to be a little bit too much for him, and I think that this is going to be just a good old fashioned typical women's MMA 29-28 decision going to Aldridge. I'm going to go. We've got two women's fights in a row from the looks of it. We have Melissa Croden versus Daria they're just making shit up now. They're just making up fucking names now. Zali Zaheliz Niakova. Oh, I guess that sounds a little bit right. It sounds Russian, doesn't it? Yeah. So hotness factor is also Croden, so that means that Daria is probably going to win this fight. But again, I think this is just going to go. Just going to be a decision fest, and I think that this. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it'd be nice to see some nice scrambles, some nice jiu-jitsu, as they say. But I don't know. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Speaking of jiu-jitsu, I'm contacting one of my dudes in the next few days, and I'm going to be trying to work out some kinks and hopefully getting my very first interview for you guys. But we'll see how that goes. It's probably going to fail miserably, but hey, you can only try, and if you don't ask, the answer's always no. That is one of the things that I got told back in the day as a young man. But yep, I'm going Dario by points on this one. Up the card, we have Tanner Boser making his triumphant return to the UFC versus Gokhan Sarikam. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm yawning hard at this fight night. So, Tanner Boser is a fast heavyweight. He is a light heavyweight. He usually is a maximum of about 240 pounds, which doesn't really, I mean, that's him getting a bit blobby on it, which doesn't look good. I mean, and light heavyweight, I mean, he's actually a fast light heavyweight too, which a lot of people forget. He's not exactly the tallest. He's not big for the division, so I think that the size definitely definitely does affect him, and I think it is going to affect him against Gokhan here, because I think that old mate is quite the grappler. So unless Gokhan has a chin made out of clay, Tanner Boser, I believe, is just going to be wrestled to a decision loss. I hope not, because as I say, I like Tanner Boser. He's a cool dude, and and it'd be cool to see him win, get a dub, and coming back from his hiatus. It's not really a hiatus, but you get the drift. Up the card, we have shit. You wouldn't fucking read about it, would you? You got another Canadian dude on the card. Hell yeah, brother! They're coming out the woodwork this time. So Julian LeBlanc or however you say his name. Hot damn. This guy. A lot of people are saying that this guy is essentially like a Chris Lieben from 2005, fighting Anderson Silva. He is basically shout out to Bedtime MMA. He actually mentioned on his channel to check out a fight of Julian LeBlanc to get the idea of what he's talking about. And holy shit, like he was talking about how stuck in the mud he is, how he's just throwing strikes like it's 2005, like it's 2005, 2006, like they don't, and and it ain't gonna work. I mean, Robert Valentin is not a good middleweight, but I feel like Robert Valentin is way, way, way better than this Julian LeBlanc guy. So I'm gonna go. Oh jeez, I'm actually gonna go Robert Valentin by TKO or points. I could be severely wrong on this because Robert Valentin is pretty garbage as well. So I mean, like this is what do they call the fucking what do they call those things? It's like those like meme type things where they go, oh, it's a coughing baby versus a fucking a black lung or something like it's just two equally shit things just together. Yeah. But I don't know. As Sean Strickland says, I regress. Up the card, we have Dennis Bazooka versus Marcio Barboza. Hot damn! I'm gonna go Tattoo Power, and Marcio Barboza is going to win this by TKO in the first round, or he is going to gas out halfway through the second round and lose a 29-28 decision to Dennis Bazooka. I personally see it. That's how I see this fight going. But yeah, and that is the prelims. This is the featured prelim. So now we're on the main card. How yeah, brother? Thiago Moises versus Gage Young. Well, Thiago Moises, oh man, really good fighter, But yeah, I think Gage Young's got this, got the the spirit of youth on his side. I think, and yeah, and as a result, I believe he'll edge out a decision against Thiago Moises. Moises is a great fighter. He has like some very awesome experience, and he did very well against Islam Makhachev. Whether or not they were both on the juice at that time or not, but yeah, we'll see. I know that Moises still has time on his side, but he does make some pretty poor choices from time to time. But yeah, I'm gonna go I'm gonna give my boy a little Gage Young. I think he's going to be, the spirit of youth is going to be the deciding factor. Up the card, we have Jasmine Javicius versus Karine Silva. I'm going Javicius because she has awesome wrestling, and she's very powerful for a women's flyweight. Of course, man, there's a lot of women's fights on this fight night, so I can see why people are not overly enthused by this one, but I've got Jazz Divizius by 29-28 decision. Karine Silva is pretty good, but she does have some she again makes poor choices, which leads to things slipping away from her. But hey, I think this one here is going to be a secret banger of a fight. But we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. But yeah, I'm going Jasmine for this one. She's going to get the hometown favourite, I believe. Up the card, we've got Mandel Malott versus Jai Herbert. Well, I want Jai Herbert to absolutely kick this bloody Predator's bloody head off. Mandel Malott, if you've looked at his Instagram and all this kind of stuff, he has got some awfully duck shit on it. I mean, it looks like he's drowned a rat, killed a rat, and he's just taking artistic photos and shit of it. He's like a 16-year-old goth kid who's just discovered a macro lens on his bloody on his mum's camera. But yeah, he also has that slight Indian look to him as well. And we all know how the Indian. The Indian base doesn't go. It's not a good base for combat sports, as we find out pretty much all the time. Oh, well, what are this? It's like, it's wrestling. Come on, what are we doing here? But yeah, I reckon Jai Herbert is going to be the crafty vet on this one. I think he is going to be able to circle out and not get caught by this guy. Because there is that chance that Nalo will actually just catch him while he's circling out and drop him, very much like how Ilia Topuria did. I believe that it is also this is not also the first time that Jai Herbert has been knocked out quite devastatingly. But I feel like that. Yeah, I think he's got this one. If I think he can pull it off, if he keeps the distance and and plays the Adesanya game, of keeping away and just keeping on the back foot, attacking the legs, but yeah, basically, using his range, and I think he can do it because he can use his range well. But it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, I'd like Jai Herbert to win by TKO, or a pretty competitive decision. Up the card we have Kyler Phillips versus Charles Jourdain. I think this is actually the is it? Yeah, man, this is the co-main event. Kyler Phillips, Charles Jourdain. I'm going Charles. Yeah, I'm going Charles Jourdain. I think he is. He's featherweight. I mean, both of these guys, I believe, have fought at featherweight before, but I believe that Charles Jourdain is going to be the bigger fighter here, and I think that he can mix in the wrestling, takedowns, and all this kind of stuff. I mean, people forget, man. I mean, Charles Jourdain took down Gene Silva with relative ease. I mean, yes, he lost that fight, but via decision, mind you. So, when everyone's, oh, Gene Silver's knocking everyone out. Well, he didn't knock out Charles Jourdain. Yes, he lost the decision because of the. I'm pretty sure that. Well, I'm sure that it was a decision. But either way, it's Gene Silver has the momentum. Like once he starts getting the momentum, it does like a bull down a hill type thing. And I think that but I think Kyler Phillips. I don't think he's going to be entering the Matrix on this one, dude. I don't think he's going to be entering the Matrix, and I think Charles Jourdain is just going to be too slick for this dude. And I think there's going to be. I think this may even be a 30-27, like a very much one-sided battle. But could be wrong on this one, but I'm going Charles Jourdain. And finally, for the main card, for the main event, the main thing, we've got Gilbert Dorino Burns and proper Mike Malott on the marquee. Yay. Gilbert Burns, they love giving him these main event slots against the up-and-comers. He does very good. It's a little bit annoying because Gilbert Burns is a good fighter, but his time has passed. He is 39 years old, about to turn 40. Mike Malott is, I believe, 34. So both of which are getting up there, but obviously the fact that Mike Malott is also taller, bigger, and he also has the spirit of the youth on his side. Gilbert Burns, I don't think in recent memory has really been wanting to fight. Doesn't really want to strike with people. He goes for a big overhand right, circles out immediately. Goes for a really big nasty leg kick, circles out immediately. Will go for a blast double, and will get it. But if they get up, then he retreats, and it's and it's almost as if like if he doesn't get the takedown, he doesn't get the real quick submission. He basically goes, oh fuck, well that's me done. Fucking good luck guys. Fucking I'm out. Fucking I might as well just tap my foot. Tap my bloody my hand on the ground and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going Mike Malott by I think he's gonna stop him. I think that Gil Burns, I don't know, man. I think Mike Malott's gonna stand guard for thee. Remember when he said that? Remember when he? Oh my lord! Like So I'm done with this. That's how much I care about the fight tonight. Mike Malott is going to beat Gil Burns in devastating fashion. I don't know if it's going to be devastating fashion or not, but I feel like it is. But I mean, hey, who knows? I mean, I'm just enjoying the day. I'm just enjoying the day. I'll probably try and watch some of this, but if I miss a bunch of this, I don't mind. This ain't gonna be. This is one that I'm probably gonna have to just quickly go back and have a look and see if there is any particular things for my video on Monday. But hey, let me know who you think's gonna win in the comments below. Thank you very much for joining me today, and be sure to like, subscribe, turn your notifications on. Tell your mates that I'm not that lame. I mean, I am pretty lame, but I'm not that lame. And good luck on any wins, losses, or whatever you're doing in the weekend, or whatever you're doing in general. Let's rock and roll, and have a bloody awesome fight.